Are you making these mistakes when asking for an apprenticeship? I get lots of emails and phone calls from people asking if we have any apprenticeships available, but nearly every single one is making this common mistake. So let's try and fix that today. Okay, so I get lots and lots of emails asking if I've got an apprenticeship available. But unfortunately, there's not always an apprenticeship available when you contact someone. So the next best thing to do is to get to the top of that list when one does come available. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how do I get to the top of the list and stand out from everyone else? Well, when you apply for a position with us, I always do my best to reply to every single email I receive. So I always offer help and advice, tips, and YouTube links to different channels that are showing different apprenticeship programs and different routes into the industry. But it's very rare that someone emails me back thanking me. I also put at the end of the email, if you've got any questions or need any help or advice, just send me an email back and I'll get back to you with anything I can offer. But again, not many people reply. Okay, so maybe people have found positions and no longer need us. But I don't think that's always the case. So if you want to stand out and show that you're really interested in getting an apprenticeship, always keep that rapport and reply back to us. Because one day a position may come available and you'll be at the top of our list. We receive lots and lots of CVs via email. Truth be told, I don't really read them. And if I do read them, I don't get past the first few sentences because they're all the same. They're generic and boring. Okay, so CVs are important and they do play a role and you will need one. But I don't think they're the best route in at the very start, unless that's what a company's asking for. But if you're kind of cold calling and just trying your luck, and try something different, because a CV isn't going to work. So you've designed this beautiful CV that stands out from the crowd. You spend all this time and effort only for you to email it and for it not to be read. So the next thing you can do is, why not print it out and take it to the electrical contractor's premises? And if they haven't got a premises, why not take it to their house and deliver it through the letterbox? Okay, please do your due diligence as to whose house you're going to. The next best thing you can do with your CV is take it to your local wholesalers. They know all the local gossip. Who's hiring, who's firing, what products have just been released, they know it all. You can take your CV and ask if you can leave a copy with them. You can leave it on the bench where the electricians go in, day out. You can even ask if you could spend a couple of hours there and speak to electricians as they come and go. They may even show you in the storeroom and show you what's available. So you'll learn a little bit of product knowledge as well, which will give you a great advantage when you're ringing people up and talking about the electrical industry. The other thing you can ask for whilst you're in the wholesalers is for a copy of the Professional Electrician and Installers magazine. It is free to the trade, but you will have to ask because obviously you're not in the trade yet. This magazine is packed with products and information about the electrical industry. So that will really make you stand out from the crowd if you've got a bit of better understanding of what's going on in the electrical industry when you're talking to future employers. I've printed out the last 2 emails I received with CVs attached, asking if I've got any jobs available. I've not really read these, so I've brushed over them, but I've not read these. This is sort of a live reading and reaction video, I guess. So, first one. Okay, we'll save this one because this one's pure gold for what a pet hate of mine. Okay, this one first. Dear sirs, I'm seeking a position as an apprentice to complete my MVQ in electrical installations. Okay, so it starts off, it's pretty straightforward, isn't it? I know exactly what they're looking for. I already know that they've made a start because it's trying to complete it. But what I didn't like was dear sirs. It's very generic. This email's obviously gone out to every single one in the area. Probably not a great start, dear sirs, because it could be landing at the desk of a female. Not the biggest of things, I guess. But anyway, so dear sirs, already it's kind of not got my back up, but I'm not feeling it. I know he's got some experience, which is good, so he's put that in the first line, so I like that. He just goes on to say that he's had a change of career. The company he works for can no longer support the apprentice. So that would be like a maybe. I'd probably look into that a bit more. It's pretty basic and straightforward. Now this one it's not terrible, don't get me wrong, but dear Peter, My name's Steve, and we don't have a Peter at the company. So obviously this is just a copy and paste from another email he sent. Unfortunate, he's made a mistake. Mistakes happen, I get that. But straight away, it's like, my name is bleep bleep. I'm 18 years old. I'm writing to inquire about any electrical apprenticeships that you might have at the moment. Currently I'm attending bleep bleep. Okay, here's my CV. So getting the name wrong at the start, it's a massive no. It's like, it has got my back up. It's like, oh, just put your effort in. So anyway, that's kind of where that goes. Bit harsh, but in reality, that's what really happens. People are just clicking delete and chucking these things away. So, and we do get a lot. So it's not about anything other than time. So I'm not going to look at every small and read everyone. So stand out, make yourself stand out, get the name right. I've been really, really impressed if someone had put, I've got your details off your website, I can see you're in this area. Just let me know that they've put the effort in and been on the website, they know about me, they know my name, and just try and tailor your emails. And even your CVs to a certain degree around each company you're contacting, because I know it's hard and time consuming, but it will pay dividends, because and you will get a lot of people not reply, and you will get a lot of people turning you down. So I get how difficult it is, and it is demoralising, but don't give up the fight. That's what you're going to do to stand out from everyone else. Really, really put the effort in. So there we go. That's my big advice. So on the CVs, they all look the same. Hard working, great at timekeeping, great. I don't know who's going to lie. Who's going to say on their CV, don't really like working hard, I'm not a big fan of it. They all say the same thing. So you've got to stand out and show me that you do work hard and you do stand out. You've been on my website, you've got my name right. You might have even mentioned something you've seen on my website you might want to know a little bit more about. So just stand out from the crowd, get yourself out there, and always, always get the name right at the start. Small error, not the biggest of deals, but when you're competing with 10, 15, 100, who knows, stand out. Hopefully that's helped a little bit when sending off a CV. So just like the emails and the CVs that are being sent, when people phone me, they still don't know the very basics. You'll be amazed at how many people ring me and they don't even know who they've rang. So always do your research. So when you're making that phone call, you know who you want to ask for, who you're going to speak to. And when you do get through to them, you know a little bit about the company. There's nothing worse than someone ringing you and you having to tell them who you are and what company you work for. It really isn't the best start when you're asking for a job. So hopefully this video has been of some help to you. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And if you know anyone that can benefit from this video, please send them the link to this video. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below. Either myself or Harvey will be in touch.